If you've ever tried to get data from multiple files using the folder option into Power BI, you know how tasking and seemingly difficult it can be. In this video, I'm going to show you 2 simple ways to extract this data and split it into different data tables without combining them. So right here on the screen, we have a sales data folder and we have 4 Excel files that we want to bring into Power BI to analyze. So right on Power BI, I'm going to select the Get Data feature and scroll down to select More. On this dialog box, we're going to select folder option, then I will click to connect. So right on this folder part, I'm going to click browse. I'm going to browse for the folder I want to bring into Power BI. So I'm going to click this and scroll down. I'll select the sales data folder and then click OK. So I'm going to click OK. So this is going to show up in a dialog box and asking if we should combine, which is the default mode, combine, load, transform data. We don't want to combine and we don't want to load it because it's going to show up with errors because it's multiple files. So I'm going to click transform data to open up my Power Query editor. Right on our Power Query editor, we still have it as binary content. So the first method I'm going to show you, since we have 4 different files here, you can duplicate this data. So I'm going to duplicate my sales data. I'll duplicate it into 4. After duplicating it, I'll now go ahead to start expanding the table. So if I go to the first one and I want to expand this first table, which is 2017 order data, I'll click on it. After clicking on it, it's going to show like this. If it's a CSV file, it will open up the data table. But since it's Excel, it opens up like this. I'm going to expand this table. And this is what we have. Then you can quickly just promote your headers by using first rows as headers. And there you have it. Then you can start cleaning to analyze your data. You can equally do same for these other ones here. So if you don't want to start duplicating all the data tables, let's say you have up to 20, you don't want to start duplicating them. So I'm going to show you another method. Let me quickly delete these ones here. After deleting them, after deleting those queries, I'll go to the original data I imported into Power Query. So we have the binary. The other method is that you can right click on this binary and add them as new query, but always make sure to look at the name of this particular file so you can rename it. So if I click on add as new query, it comes in as a new query. I can double click this to open, and of course I'm going to expand this table. So it shows us the data table as it should be. Then you can go ahead and rename this data. Just rename it to the data that you had, 2017 orders data. So you can always go back to the original data and keep on adding them as new query. You add as new query, you come expand the data, and of course rename the data. So for Power Query editor, there's no particular option where you have to split all of them automatically because you are bringing in the data as a single table and of course as a new query. So these are the methods that you can try, and of course it's going to make your tasks easier and simpler with less errors. So try this folder option today and this simple method and let me know what you think.